Today, I'm going to be going from $0 all the way up to 1 trillion using red Brainrots only. But I only have 6 hours on the clock, and my time starts now. And the first Brainrot I need to buy is right here. It's a Nubini Pizzanini, and on the top of him, he has got some red pepperoni, so he is allowed. And the rule is the Brainrot must have at least 1 bit of red on it. Otherwise, it is banned and I can't use it. So like this Brainrot right here is beautiful. This is a fully red Brainrot. But along the way, I also have money milestones that will help me out. And the first one is at $1,000. And right now, I've only got one Nubini. He's making me $1 a second. Like I need a little bit more than this. And a second one and a third. So now I've got 4 Nubinis in total, which is making me $4 a second, which isn't great. I'm going to be honest. So I'm going to grab all of this, and now I'm back up to 130 bucks. Can I get anything else with some red on it? I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of just realizing there's not really a lot of Brainrots with red. Like, none of these I can buy. Bandito Bobrito, no red on you. Trick Track Barra Boom, nothing on him either. Flurry Flura, nope. This is orange. I don't think that's red. So Trippy Troppy, I'm not even allowed a Trippy Troppy. Bro, this is going to be a lot harder than I thought. I thought there was heaps of red. I do know that there's some secret and mythic Brainrots that have red on them. So I need to try and work my way towards those. But right now, I'm going to focus on my goal. I need $1,000. I'm at 300, so we're getting there slowly. Maybe I need to grab a couple more Nubinis to help out. Yes, give me more Nubinis. Nubinis are my favorites. Said literally no one ever, but I need them. So, okay, and just like that, my Nubinis have now made me $1,000, unlocking my first milestone. And my first reward is a mythic lucky block. Now, I need to get a Brainrot from this that actually has red on it. Otherwise, I have to sell it and I can't use it. So come on, lucky block, give me a red Brainrot, please. Are you serious? That actually might be the one Brainrot that doesn't have red on it in this lucky block. I'm looking all around it. The feet are orange. Yeah, this pigeon has no red. So you know what that means? It's gotta go. But I did get 370k from selling it, so at least it's a little bit of a help. And after that complete fail of an upgrade, my next milestone is all the way at $1 million. I'm gonna need some better Brainrots than Nubini Pizzaninis if I want to get there. So I need to spend a little bit of this money that I just got. I would say that nose is red. That is a shade of red on his nose. So this is the first Brainrot I've got that isn't a Nubini Pizzanini. Welcome to the base. And there is another Trulimero Trulicina right here as well I'm gonna grab. Now, could that potentially be a shade of pink? That's up to your interpretation, but I'm saying it's red. Ooh, okay, a Salamino Penguino. This is a very red Brainrot doing $250 a second. That is very nice. You're coming back to me. I like some red Brainrots, buddy. Ooh, another one. A Burp Burp Beakus Deakus Bombicus.
Berry Beakus Deakus Bombicus.
Yep, whatever the hell that thing just said. Oh, another red Brainrot. Another Berry Beakus Deakus. Hold on, I've got a dilemma. Does this have red on it? That mouth looks like a red tongue to me inside of the mouth of the Bombadillo Crocodilo. You know what, bro? I'm taking that. 500k, Bombadillo Crocodilo, you're coming with me. Is that the tiniest slither of red you've ever seen? Yes, but it is red, and I am taking it as I have just wasted 20 minutes sitting there for something to spawn. But in doing that, I have set back the balance a lot. I'm all the way down at 300k, so I need to save up to $1 million now. Oh my god, a rare sight. 2 red Brainrots back to back. A Berry Beakus Deakus and a Salamino Penguino. And oh my god, the base is looking really red now. And once I collect all of this money, I am now over $1 million unlocking the next milestone. But before I get this next milestone, I'm going to move all of these over to my main account so the red Brainrots are safe. And now that my base is empty, I collected my reward, which is 2 Brainrot God Lucky Blocks. Come on, game. Give me a red Brainrot, please. There's a few in here, and there's a nice little, like, 3% rocket in there. And, oh. And normally, this is a crazy one to pull. I'm not gonna lie. I am not seeing any red on him. There's no red aura. That is definitely orange coming out of the side there. Is there anything on the gun barrel? Nope. No, the gun is white, which means, I'm sorry, buddy. You gotta go. Yes, I want to sell it. That hurt the soul a little bit, I can't lie. But I did get $17 million, which could be an upside. But I got a rebirth anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And now it's time for lucky block number 2. Please give me a red one this time. These lucky blocks are not treating me well right now. That's pink, bro. I can't use that one either. Tigre Ligre, you also need to go, which means both those lucky blocks were pointless. And now I've got $25 million. But before I get all my Brainrots back, I am going to get the Brainrots I need to rebirth, which is a Trippy Troppy and a Gangsta Futera. And a little side note, I am allowed to grab these because they are Brainrots that I need to rebirth, but I'm not allowed to get any money from them. What I am allowed money from is this Bombini Gassini, because that is red on those propellers right there. So I'm going to buy him. And I also need him for a later rebirth. But right now I need a Trippy Troppy and a Gangsta Futera. And there's a Gangster for Terra. And I'll quickly grab this Boneka for the next rebirth here. What just spawned? A Giraffe Celestre. That is definitely red. $7.5 million. Maybe it was a good thing I got to sell those Brainrots. And then I'm also going to grab a Chimpanzini Bananini because I need him for rebirthing. But this is probably like the craziest start I could have gotten. We got a Brainrot God red already. And also a Trippy Troppy. And now I moved all my good Brainrots away. I can do rebirth number 1. And then next up, I need a Boneka and Balabu, which I already grabbed earlier. I need a Burrbur Patapim and $1.5 million. So I'm just going to take back this Giraffe Celestre from my main account so I can get a little bit of money. And I'll also grab back this Boneka. And then all I need to find is a Burrbur Patapim. Ooh, and there's an Orangatini and Assassini, which I need later as well. Hey, a Burrbur Patapim. Okay, now I've moved my good Brainrots back to my main account and I've got both the ones I need. I can do rebirth number 2. And now my next money milestone is up at $10 million. So I'm going to need to grab back these good Brainrots that I got. My Giraffe Celestre has already made me $1 million. I only need to do that 10 times and we're at the next milestone, which is perfect. And here is 2 more Brainrots I need for rebirthing, a Glorbo Frutadrillo and a Chef Crabracadabra. And these 2 Brainrots have generated me $10 million, which means I have unlocked my next money milestone. And my reward is 4 times server luck for 30 minutes. And as you can see, we got the gold clovers in the bottom right for 30 minutes. And for this rebirth, I'm going to need this Chimpanzini Bananini. And that right there is rebirth number 3. The next up, I need $35 million, a Chef Crabracadabra, and a Glorbo Frutadrillo. And luckily, I got both of these Brainrots earlier. So I'm just going to grab both of these back really quick. And then I'm also just going to take back this Giraffe Celestre to help me make some money. Because I need a lot of money for this rebirth. And speaking of money, the next milestone is all the way up at $100 million. So this is a big one. These are normally so hard to find. I'm glad I found him. You're coming back with me, buddy. So far, the 4 times server luck has not spawned anything useful. It's a bunch of mythics and legendaries, but none of them are red. So I'm just going to keep focusing on my rebirth. Ooh, wait, it's a new red Brainrot, Gorillo Watermelon Drillo, and that is a lot of red up the top of that watermelon. And he's going to be making me an extra $8,000 a second, which is very nice. Look at what has just spawned at the end of this runway. There is a Lavaca that has spawned, and I already know this doesn't have any red on it. So this is the first secret I've seen in the challenge, and it is it's getting deleted. It's got to go, but it's okay. On a more positive note, the Brainrots have been generating some good money. If I collect all of this, I'm up to $35 million, which is enough to rebirth. All right, and now everything I care about is safe in my base. I can do rebirth number 4. And now I'm just going to grab back these Brainrots and I need to start working towards $100 million so I unlock my next money milestone. It's a pretty good one, so I'm going to want to do this. Strawberry Flemin Jelly that has got some red strawberries on there. A Rainbow Trulimero Trilicina. He turns red. Okay, I've got a Mythic Lucky Block as well. I'm going to grab this $2.5 million, but this is definitely red, so I feel like I have to buy it. And then hopefully I can redeem myself from earlier when I got that goddamn pigeon. I've only got 4 minutes left on my 4 times luck, and I'm not going to lie, nothing great really spawned, but I'm going to go and check how much money I've made because it's been a while since I brought my Brainrots back. And that is enough money to push me over $100 million. So let's go and collect the next reward. And I'm excited for this one. It's going to help out a lot. And the reward for hitting $100 million is 3 Taco Lucky Blocks. And look at these bad boys. I've got a Blood Rot one, a Lava one, which is really, really rare. And then I've also got one with just the Bubblegum mutation. So let's start off with the Bubblegum mutation. Now, one good thing is all of these will have a little bit of red on them guaranteed. So whatever I get to keep. And this one, I got a Gyati Tio Takoto. And it does $660,000 a second. That is going to help out a lot. And then next up, I think I'm going to go for the Lava one. Even though it might be the rarest, it only has 1 mutation on top of it. Come on, give me something crazy, please. Please. What is that? I think that's the worst one, but it's okay. It's still another 300,000 a second. And then we've got the 3rd and final Taco Lucky Block. And this upgrade's been great. But come on, give me something rare. Nope. No, it's another Chihuahua, but this one does 500k a second instead. So that is some pretty nice additions to the collection. It's like $1 million a second extra. And now I've got all this extra money coming in. I'm going to try and focus on some more rebirths. But first, I need to empty my base, which is never an easy task. I also just grabbed back the Frigo Camilo and the Orangatini that we found earlier, which means I can now do rebirth number 5. And then next up, I need $350 million, which is going to be an absolute breeze with the new Brainrots we just got. And then I also need a Bombardiro Crocodilo, which I got a lot earlier in the challenge. And these bad boys are going to generate me $300 million very quickly. It's been like 10 seconds and I'm already at 200 mil. It's safe to say that last upgrade helped me out a lot. And now that is all the money I need, I can move back these Brainrots to my main. So I need to make sure these are definitely safe because these are the best earners of the challenge and I'm going to fail if I don't have these. And now my base is empty once again. I can do my next rebirth. And next up, I need $1 billion and a Bombini Cassini. And because the red carpet absolutely blessed us earlier in this challenge, I've got one of these as well. And my next money milestone is also at $1 billion. So as well as rebirthing, I'll also be getting another reward. So all I need to do is just wait for these Brainrots to make me some money, which honestly at this rate isn't going to be too long. And these things have already made me $1 billion that quick. So now that I've reached $1 billion, the first thing I'm going to do is hit my rebirth. And now I'm going to go get my reward. And my reward for reaching $1 billion is 3 admin lucky blocks. And look at how sick these look with all the mutations on them. I am very excited to open these. I'm going to start off with the normal lava admin lucky block. Come on. Give me something crazy. Give me the 6-7. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Oh. $81,000 a second, a Carlu. That is terrible. All right. I'm going to move on to the blood rot lucky block. Please give me something good. Come on. Come on. What are we talking? Oh, a blood rot black hole goat. 800k a second, and it looks sick. That is like the most red brain rot you could ever get. And then third and final admin lucky block, we've got the lava with the crab and taco mutation. Give me a 6-7. Finish it off.
Nope.
No, but that's insane. $2.8 million a second. A lava crabo leominetta. We're getting to $1 trillion. I don't care. We're doing it. Look at how much money this thing is making. I'm lost for words. I don't even know what to say. That is ridiculous. But for my next rebirth, I need $5 billion and a Sahur. And luckily, I found this bad boy earlier, so I'm gonna take him back to my base. And I feel like getting $5 billion is gonna be a complete breeze. I'm already up to 2 billion almost. And just like that, I now have a $5 billion, which is just ridiculous. And now my good Brainrots are safe. I can hit another rebirth. And then next up, I need a Coco Fanto and $25 billion, which is going to be hard to get. But my next money milestone is only at $10 billion. So that is my next goal. But I also want to do a quick little base update and put all of my Brainrots in the same base to see what they look like. And look at the collection. It is looking beautiful. Everything has red on it. And these ones over here are like extremely red. And once again, I have already made $10 billion from these Brainrots, which means I unlock my next milestone, which is 3 lost lucky blocks. And I feel like these are going to help a lot. But fingers crossed, I do get something with red. Oh, they've got the little red arms. Oh, I'm chilling. So whatever I get to keep. And it is the lost tortoise that does 7 million a second. Okay, that is insane. And then next up, we've got the gold lost lucky blocks with the taco mutations. So obviously the taco's got that little bit of tomato in there, which means I'm guaranteed. But come on, give me the lost 6-7s. No, the lost Cedos. 600k kind of looks measly right next to the 7 million, but that's still a lot of money. And then the third and final lost lucky blocks. What are we gonna get? Come on, lost 6-7s. Another pair of Cedos, but they make another $1 million a second. These are some of the craziest Brainrots I have ever had. But I guess now I've got all these crazy Brainrots, I should work towards the next rebirth, which is at $25 billion. And I also got this Coco Fanto earlier, so I'm just going to put it in the base now. But I'll be back when I got 25 billion, which probably won't be long. And to be honest, I probably already have $25 billion if I collect all of this, because these Brainrots are just insane. Yep, there we go, 26 billion. And that right there is rebirth number 9. And for my next rebirth, I need $250 billion and a Giraffe Celestre. So it's going to be a while before I get to that money milestone. But I do get my final money reward at 100 billion. So at least it's like a little halfway milestone. But right now, I'm going to just transfer all my good stuff back over. And that right there is $100 billion, which means I get my last reward, which is 2 secret lucky blocks. I got the chance for the spaghetti toiletti. Okay, here we go. The final 2 lucky blocks of the challenge. Give me the spaghetti toiletti. Come on, please. Please. Do it. No, you can't be baiting me like that. We got a Tortellini Dragon Frattini, and this has no red on it, so it needs to get sold. Goodbye. Yes, I am sure I want to delete it. And then the last lucky block of the challenge. Give me the spaghetti toiletti right here. 1% chance. Make it happen. But I just realized inside the mouth is red. I just sold one for no reason. So here we go. This is the collection. And I'm about halfway to $250 billion, which is my next milestone for rebirthing. And now the Brainrots have generated me more than enough, I can get myself $250 billion for the next rebirth. And this is going to be the final rebirth I'm going to do because I'm already at $300 billion. And I feel like even rebirthing now is kind of risky, but I'm going to do it for the cash multi. And now my base is empty. I can do the final rebirth of the challenge. There we go, which means I'm all the way back down to $25 million. And this is the final stretch to 1 trillion. And for a time update, we've got 3 hours and 47 minutes left. So I think I can pull it off, but I'm going to need every single brain rot we've gotten so far in this challenge.
Chihuanini taconini, gatito tacoto, tortughini dragon fruttini, crabbo limonetta, los tung tung tungcitos, los tortus, los tung tung tungcitos.
And now my base is filled with all the red brain rots I managed to get. I'm going to go AFK to see if I can get either A, $1 trillion, or B, we run out of time. All right, I went and had dinner, and these brain rots have made me a lot of money. I don't think it's going to be enough to get to that $1 trillion mark, but for a little update, I'm already at $600 billion. And I still have another 2 hours and 30 minutes on the clock. I think I got this. And now all of my brain rots have generated me enough money to push me over the $1 trillion mark. And there we go. I have officially now made $1 trillion using red brain rots only. And make sure you guys subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this.